Good morning. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, June 26th. Thanks for tuning in to Up to the Minute. I'm Dr. Lana Pigao, HCC Northwest Director of Communications, with Alex Kanakis, HCC's Upswing Tutoring Program Manager. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Lana. How are you?
I'm good. Will you tell everyone how to find us?
Certainly. We are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, and on YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCCTV at noon, 5 and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
That's right. If you miss us, you can find us on YouTube. For Small Business Wednesday, we're welcoming an HCC partner, Ruchi Gupta, who will offer pointers for local entrepreneurs. Good morning, Ruchi. We'll be right with you.
Good morning.
But first, Dr. Brett Haduch, Dean of HCC's Online College, is going to speak with Alex about increases in enrollment and more.
That is correct. And welcome to the show, Dr. Haduch. By the way, you are also my colleague here at the HCC Online College, and I'm looking forward to talking with you today.
Good morning, Alex. Happy to be here.
Great. We were looking at the growth over the last 2 semesters for the HCC Online College, and it looks like we are really poised for some extensive growth. Why do you think students are gravitating towards the online college?
That's a great question, Alex. I think we're 30,000 to 40,000 for fall and spring, and over 20,000 this summer alone, which I think is amazing.
Yes.
I believe students are gravitating to online classes primarily for flexibility, convenience. Let's face it, online education attracts students with other real-world obligations, right? I think largely the new world of work and the academic landscape is changing. High demand, high pay occupations have shifted. The debt crisis is a real concern for a lot of students. This kind of makes online college a place for students to get the most out of every dollar, invest in their education, their career, while providing some work-life balance. The online college presents students an opportunity to get engaged in career paths without insurmountable debt. More students than ever are juggling work and family responsibilities, trying to pursue education, upscale training, careers. Everybody wants to live the American dream, right?
Definitely, yes. And actually, too, we had a recent survey of all HCC students, and a sizable majority consider the online college as what they call their home college, even though they're taking face-to-face classes across the entire system. Do you think this is maybe a trend for the future?
Trend doesn't change, yes. Trendy, no. I think a lot of people thought with the pandemic ending, there would be a return to some face-to-face. I think there's a real drive for virtual services and online services since the pandemic. I think there is, there is a change coming. Look at the increases in telehealth platforms for mental health and medical services. Again, I believe this comes down to flexibility and convenience. Most interactions are kind of transactional type services, and I think that's kind of where there's a place that online college is succeeding. There is a place for transactional support, paying tuition, verifying registration. So I think the real challenge and where online college has stepped up is trying to provide meaningful, engaging interactions to students. And I think this is where we have really exceeded, and why a lot of students are considering the online college their home college.
I know that you've just wrapped up your first full year as being the dean of the online college here, and congratulations. Just looking back over the past year, what do you consider the strengths of the online college to be exactly?
I would honestly say, some of what I've already said, that the online college's biggest strength is that we meet students where they're at in life, whether they need a few classes to obtain a degree or they're looking to start a whole new career path. I think online college represents a great avenue for students. We offer access to all the necessary resources and supports they need to be successful students. We have academic supports online, like your program, Alex. Upswing affords students 24/7 access to tutoring, close to the full gamut of HCC academic programs, right? Students have access to mental health counseling, career services, academic advising, a lot of other academic and personal services that help students in and out of the classroom. And as I stated before, Online College is working to personalize a lot of these services by offering them through meaningful, engaging activities.
And that's a good point too. And we have gotten a little bit bigger. I know we've added a wonderful student life coordinator as well. So we are becoming a full component of the HCC system, you know, as much as say like the Northwest College or the Coleman College or Southeast. So yes, I can see that we are really poised for some big growth. So what do you see as being some of the challenges of the online college that we're going to be facing in the upcoming academic year?
Okay, challenges. Put me on the spot here, Alex.
That's my job.
Honestly, I see a few challenges kind of as a need if we move forward. Like I said, I think one of the biggest challenges is being able to provide that engaging interaction with students in a virtual world. You know, like I said, there is a place for transactional services, but I don't think that's our goal here at HCC. I think our goal here at HCC is to make real connections with our students and move them from one point in their life to another, and whatever that means for them. And I think part of that journey is connecting with an individual in any sense, whether that's academic support or student services. Because of that goal, I think another challenge is moving HCC, the culture of HCC, away from that transactional approach. Let's face it, through COVID and the pandemic, a lot of services moved in that transactional, let me just get this done type of environment. And I actually think moving in that direction and changing that culture really coincides with a lot of overall HCC district initiatives, like some of the revisions in our strategic plan, our Caring Campus initiative. All of this kind of impresses on community college staff to provide that. What I impress on them is that student first service, making sure that the student is the heart of everything that we do. Lastly, I would honestly say keeping up with the demand and growth. As you said, we are growing. A lot of students are turning to online environment. So it's going to be essential that we maintain success in whatever ways that we can, creatively, innovatively, meeting our students' need. For example, the college president, Dr. Drain, is piloting a new initiative called One Now, where students can enroll in general studies, degrees, or business and take only one class every 5 weeks. So the degree plan will allow them to graduate in 2 years, taking only one class at a time. So, I mean, the bonus is the academic and personal support that's kind of built into this program. So I think there's a real move forward.
Great. And of course, with this exciting growth that we've had here in the online college, you know, you helped spearhead the move to the 9th floor here where we are right now. Tell us about it and how it plans to meet the needs of the students here.
Well, I think the move to the 9th floor really gives us an opportunity to be a little more together as a team, a little more cohesive in providing services. The 9th floor also offers a lot of opportunities with engagement in our community, our business partners, other opportunities for students to test. The online college does a little bit more than just provide that online virtual support services. We're looking to engage the community to provide real world testing opportunities right here at 3100 Main. We're opening up a testing center to do industry standard testing and move students in a direction, maybe provide a couple classes here face to face, or give them an opportunity to come and connect with somebody once in a while. You had mentioned student life. We're looking at creating kind of a studio to be able to provide opportunities like online yoga. There's different things in which ways we can engage students in a meaningful way. And I think that's the heart of it. I believe if we are aligned behind the idea of helping each and every student succeed here at HCC, in whatever pathway they're choosing, and that honest success for that student, we will see ever growing success as an institution. I think if we can provide that wow experience for the student, we're going to succeed.
Okay. And just to wrap up, how can students learn more about the curriculum and the types of programs and degrees that we offer here?
That's great, Alex. Yes. The easiest way to access HCC Online is through the website, hccs.edu/online. Or if they need to reach out, they can email us directly at hcc.online@hccs.edu. A lot of our Operators and staff are here to help and exchange questions and move them on to the right person to get a lot of their questions answered and get them connected to services.
That's great. And I like the fact too that even though we're just, primarily based here at 3100 Main, we're, available to anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime, which is terrific. Thank you so much, Dr. Haduch, Dean of the Student Success for HCC's Online College. And we will have your information in our post after the show. Up next, after a commercial break, Lana will return to discuss some tips for Houston area entrepreneurs. Stay tuned.
When I grow up, I want to work in a lab to build robots.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step. Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
That one day at PE when they were yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much that helped me. I finally knew that I had somebody.
We're back with Ruchi Gupta, VP of the North Area Region for SCORE, an HCC partner, and she is a business counselor for the Small Business Development Center. Welcome to the show, Ruchi.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Let's get right to it. What does it take to be an entrepreneur?
Well, that's a great question. I think an entrepreneur entrepreneurship in general is not just about having those professional skills. It's also about having the right personality traits. So I think the core recipe for success here is having a genuine passion for your business venture. I would say if you have passion, then it is no longer work for you. It is a labor of love because you need to be committed to your business idea 24/7. You're going to be working on it all the time, thinking about it all the time. And passion is contagious, right? It will rub off on your team members. It will always inspire them to do better. It will attract the right investors, attract the customers for you. So I think that's a great recipe for ensuring the long-term success of your business. Now, that's one part of the story, having passion, being resilient, being ready to adapt, being ready to roll back in terms of, adversities or challenges that you're facing. The other part is, of course, having a very resilient and strong business model that is flexible and adaptable. And by being flexible and adaptable is catering to the market conditions, evolving to the ever-changing industry needs, understanding the needs of the customer, understanding their behavior, their preferences, their market needs, and making sure that your product and service is tailored to that requirement in the market. You need to find a solution to a certain problem that they are facing. So making sure that your value proposition is on spot there. It is flexible, it is adaptable, it is understandable. So these are some of the things that I really think entrepreneurs need to ensure long-term success. There are certain cornerstones that every business works on, and these may be different for different people. But as an advisor and a mentor, I have worked with several businesses down the road. I believe that having a skilled team, having a great product or service, whatever you bring to the table, and having a sustainable strategy. Market strategy, growth strategy. I think these are some of those important elements that will ensure the long-term success of any entrepreneur or any business down the road. And of course, entrepreneurship is all about learning. It's all about continuously upgrading yourself to the market needs. And, it's a process of continuous evolution, something that you enjoy and something that you inspire others to do along the line. So it's a combined recipe of a lot of things that includes not just the personal skills, the professional skills and expertise, but also your personal traits, your personal attitude and character.
So you mentioned a business plan. Yeah, I totally agree with you about passion. I think passion is contagious. So crafting a robust business plan is crucial for small business success. Could you identify one key element that every small business plan should include and explain why this component is critical?
Absolutely. And that's a great question, Lana. I think now a business plan is, of course, it's a comprehensive business plan. It could be a very succinct business plan based on the industry that you're wanting to get into or based on the business requirements that you are seeking. But in my opinion, one of the key elements is got to be a comprehensive market strategy, which is, again, as I previously discussed, it is about understanding the market. It is about understanding who the target customer is. It is about understanding the behavioral patterns of that target market, ensuring that you are going to be, having that product market fit, that you are proposing down the road. And this is something that investors and lenders are on a lookout for. If you're looking for funding opportunities, this is one thing that will demonstrate that your business is mature enough to understand the market needs, to assess the risks and opportunities. And that as an entrepreneur, you have the maturity to do the checks and balances. So that is an important element. And you asked for one key element. I want to add another one here, which is financial planning. Investors look for that. Lenders look for financial planning. And a financial planning, having a good financial strategy is going to help you make informed business decisions. It's going to help you get that data to predict not only the cash flows, to predict the KPIs, the levers, as well as understanding how to fulfill those KPIs, how to fulfill those financial goals. So I think having a robust financial strategy and having a comprehensive market understanding are two elements of an effective business plan.
I would imagine what would keep somebody from wanting to start a small business is funding. Securing funding can be a major challenge for small businesses. What are the best approaches for owners to access capital, and what types of funding should they consider to support their growth?
Yeah, funding is, a challenge that especially early stage businesses face. They are in that part of their journey where, we call that the death valley, the valley of death for startups. This is that time when they are investing their time, energy, resources into the business and not getting much in return, right? The revenue is limited. The cash flows have not yet started flowing. So I think it depends on the stage of business that you're in, right? It also depends on the amount of funding that you're seeking. So let me give you an example here. For example, if you are an early stage business, okay, you've just started your business, it means you don't have that credibility in the market yet. That accountability is still coming, right? Maybe you don't have a good credit score. In that case, maybe, look at venture capitals, look at angel investors that would like to have that equity within your business. The other stage of business would be where you've already established yourself, you are into 1 or 2 years down the line, you are growing, you're expanding, or you are, transitioning to a new industry. Again, maybe you're looking for a medium-sized loan, you're looking for a larger loan, the SBA, which is the Small Business Administration, and locally in Houston, we have the SBA Houston District Office. They offer SBA guaranteed loans. So they work with several financial institutions. They work with microfunders. So they have a pool of lending institutions that are ready to support small businesses. But again, there are several considerations. They need to, check out your business plan. Again, coming back to having a robust business plan, having a robust strategy, because that is what will provide that credibility to you as a business owner and give that assurity to the lender that this is, the right investment to make. So I would say, reach out to the resources that are available, abundantly around you. Some of the organizations that I would love to talk about going forward, reach out to them and, we can help you prepare those dossiers, prepare those comprehensive business plans, and make you loan ready if you're not there yet. So there are people who are ready to hold your hands and help you support and grow your business. All along the way. So yes, it's not a rocket science. It's easy to get funding, especially in the current market that we're operating right now.
Well, that is certainly a plethora of information. Thank you, Ruchi Gupta, VP of the North Area Region for SCORE and HCC partner, and business counselor for the Small Business Development Center. And we will have all your information in our post after the show.
Thank you so much.
So coming up after a quick commercial break, Alex and I will return with some news and announcements.
When I grow up, I want to work at a school so I can be a teacher.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step. Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Well, welcome back. And we want you to kickstart your academic journey at a registration fair. HCC's registration fairs offer personalized support from admissions advisors who can answer all students' questions, help them enroll, and complete their checklist items. Next one is today, Wednesday, June 26th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Central Campus. And to find a fair nearby and to register, check out our post after the show.
And there's also a virtual engineering session on Zoom. HCC's Engineering COE will host another virtual information session. These popular workshops can tell students all they need to know if they are considering a career with guaranteed job security, and about enrolling in HCC's programs that can take them all the way to an affordable bachelor's degree. That'll be tonight, Wednesday, from 6 to 7 p.m. on Zoom. Check our post after the show for more information.
And get free vaccines of meningitis, flu, or COVID. All HCC students registering for fall classes qualify for these free shots tomorrow. It's a great deal. The price is right. They will be available Thursday, June 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Northline campus, and registration info is in our post after the show.
And this is the last week for your PEP deadline. PEPs must be acknowledged by June 30th. For more information about the process, visit the My HCC website or contact your senior partner at Talent Engagement. Remember, June 30th is the deadline for all 10-month full-time faculty and full-time faculty and staff. Again, check our post after the show.
And don't forget that fall registration is now open with regular and smaller semesters offered in a variety of programs. Like all of HCC's courses for summer and fall, they are offered online anytime, online on a schedule, hybrid, in-person, and hybrid labs. To learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, go to hccs.edu/apply. And coming up tomorrow, we'll feature Coleman College's Diagnostic Medical Sonography program. And for Thursday Family Fun Day, Danger and Demise await with a fan favorite exhibition of the Houston Museum of Natural Science, Death by Natural Causes. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Alex. We'll see you all next time.
Thank you so much, Lana. It was a wonderful pleasure to be with you. This is my first time hosting with you. I'm looking forward to a lot more. Boy, death by natural causes.
Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever been to one of those museums where they actually showcase how people have met their demise?
I have not, but I have read a number of stories about such things.
Oh,
Pretty
wow.
fascinating.
It does sound fascinating, a bit on the macabre side, but I'm sure I probably would not sleep very well after going through one of those exhibitions. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd has given me a few nightmares, so I completely agree.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So I will see you again very soon, and I am so glad that I had this opportunity to be with you again, and hopefully we can do this in the future.
I'm sure we will. Thank you so much, Alex. And everyone have a great rest of the week.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.